Okay, there's a lot of cables around me, and I guess I'm gonna tell my story one more time. It's the fourth fucking motherfucking time that I'm telling this story. Guess why? Because I bought this fucking microphone, and it looks, you know, like a regular mic that you put on your vest, and there's this, you know, this big thing. It looks so fancy, you know, it looks fancy. It looks like, yeah, I got the equipment, right? Fuck it. This brand Boya thing is shit. This is shit. This is not working at all. I have been trying with my phone. This is a test. I'm standing up right in front of the camera, and I have been trying with this, and it was even worse.
Okay, so this story happened in 2019.
Even though I paid for this, and it was like on Amazon, it was like, yeah, it's really good, it works really well. Fuck y'all. You don't know nothing about sound. Fuck y'all. So I decided to use my microphone Rode to record my voice while I'm telling my story for the fourth fucking time. I hope this is okay. I hope Audacity is not clipping, because otherwise I'm gonna get mad. I swear I'm gonna get mad. I swear I'm gonna get mad, mate. I'm gonna speak like this with a British accent. The British, like the Peaky Blinders. All right, let's get to this. let's get to the story, because all right. So this story takes place in France, 2019. I was 21 by the time, and I was schooling. I was a pupil in a bakery school, and in that school you part-time between school and an actual bakery so that you can learn. This is a detail nobody cares, but hey, I'm still telling you. Guess what? I'm fucking pissed because it's the fourth time that I'm recording this audio. Do I look mad? Alright, so my friend calls me and she's like, yeah, come over. I got my place and just come over and come and see me in Belgium. I'm living in France, near Paris. It's Rouen, en bled paumé. So I pack my stuff, and she's like, yeah, you know, you can take a train or a bus. It's not gonna be that expensive. And I'm like, however not expensive you might think it is expensive for me, because I was a pupil working part-time to feed myself. It was really difficult. So guess what? I decided to take my car. So I take my car, I put my stuff inside, and the day I was supposed to go, I was like, yeah, you know, I should probably go home and make sure everything is alright. The cat has food, and the girlfriend is happy, and I have my charger, and I have water and food, you know, just in case. But I didn't, because why? Because I'm a fucking dumbass. I went to a friend's house instead, and I didn't charge my phone. So I hit the road. I realized that my phone is like 80% charged, and I'm like, it's alright. 80% charged for 350 kilometers. It's gonna be fine. I was calling my mom and putting music and, you know, using the GPS. Not my actual GPS, I was using Waze. It's because I wanted to avoid the toll. What I didn't expect, however, was that the road that I took was 120 kilometers longer. So instead of 350 kilometers, I did 470 kilometers. So I take the road, and my phone is now like 35% charged. And I see this pub on the side of the highway. I'm like, alright, you know what? I'm gonna stop there and charge my phone, and when it's 100%, then I hit the road. Which I did not. When I stopped there, it was 7. I was supposed to get to my destination at 9:30. At something like 8, the boss told me, man, I gotta close. You gotta take your phone and go. Look at my phone, and it's 55% charged. And I'm like, the hell am I supposed to do right now? The fuck am I supposed to do? I have almost no more battery. Alright, let's go. Let's make it. Let's do it. I'll make 20 more kilometers or something. And I see that my phone is now 25% charged. Yeah. It went down so fucking fast. I stopped at another restaurant on the side of the road. It was a gas station slash restaurant slash anything, you know, rest area. And I asked the waitress if I can have a place to charge my phone. She's like, yeah, go ahead. It's right there. Plug my phone in. After an hour, I look at my phone. It's like 35%, 10% in an hour. Fuck you, Apple. I couldn't wait any longer. It was like, it was almost 9. I had to hit the road again. And I didn't know how much longer the road was gonna be. So I take my phone and I'm like 35%. Nah, it's gonna be alright. 200 kilometers, blah. 35%, blah. It's gonna be alright. It wasn't. Guess why? Because I'm a dumbass. So I hit the road again, and I look at my phone, and then my phone just dies. Killed by a ninja. No, killed because no more battery. I see an exit on the right, and I see this big ass restaurant. It was blue and red. So I decided to stop there, and I asked for a charger, and they like, yeah, go ahead, plug your phone in. And I plug it in, it's not charging, and I ask for another charger, and they give me one, and it works. And I'm like, yeah, finally a charger that works. I'm go ahead and put some gas in my car, just so you know I don't break down in the middle of nowhere, because I didn't even know the place. It was something like Saint-François-les-Embrieux du Saint-Nord-Pas-de-Calais. I didn't know the place at all. I was like, alright, I'm gonna ask for direction, and I asked this man, and he's like, yeah, it's right around there. I'm like, alright, let's go. There was nothing but a road, no gas station, nothing, and I'm driving, and I'm like,
that's suspicious. That's weird.
and I see this man on the side, and he's like, man, you looking for something? And I'm like, yeah, man, I need help. I'm trying to get to the gas station. He's like, yeah, you just drive forward, and when you see something on your left, it's gonna be there. You just turn left, and it's gonna be there. All right, thanks, bud. What I see on my right is not an exit, neither on my left. What I see, however, is this 130 kilometers per hour limitation on the road. So I was on a fucking highway. I was on a highway, and the man told me, when you see something on your left, you turn left. Am I getting mad? Nah, not at all. If you see me, fuck you. And I see this road, and I'm just driving 130, and I'm like, all right, I have no more gas, I have no more phone. What do I do? At this point, I'm kind of stressed out, and not even kinda, I'm fucking stressed out. So I drive, and then I stop, and I start breathing heavily, and I'm like, okay, this is not looking good at all. I have to do something right now, otherwise it's gonna be not good at all. So you know, I'm there, and I look at the road, and I see this orange dicky thingy coming out of the ground, you know, and it's an emergency call thingy, and there's this button and this light on this orange dick, and I press this button, no answer. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try again, because you know this is an emergency. I'm an emergency dicky thing, and they're gonna answer, you know, because it's for emergencies, you know, so eventually someone's gonna answer, right? So I press again, and it rings and stops ringing, and there's still the light blinking, but no more sound. So I press again, and there's no ringing, and I press like on my girlfriend's clitoris, and there's still no sound, which is really different from my girlfriend. And I'm like, I was so fucking stressed, you know. I was, man, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I drive again, and I'm like, I got an idea. Maybe, you know, if I drive in front of someone and I slow down, maybe their car will stop, and they'll help me. And you know, I just drive on the road, and I get in front of a car. It was a Porsche, and I slow down, and the car slows down, and it eventually stops. I get out of my car, and I'm like, you have to help me, because I lost my phone and I have no more gas, and you have to help me. As soon as I get by his window, he just drives by my car and drives off. I look at him, and I start insulting his mother and grandmother. Your grandmother is an asshole, you son of a cucumber licking ass motherfucker. Your grandfather's a Nazi. Fuck you, I don't like you. Why didn't you help me? Fuck you, and your mother, and your grandmother, and your grandfather. Fuck you! And I'm so mad because I needed help. Nobody wanted to help me. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do something else. And I get on the side of the road, and I'm like, listen to this. I was so desperate, and I was like, maybe if I drive fast enough and I hit the pillars that are separating both roads, maybe, just maybe, I can, you know, get back on the other road and get back to where I lost my phone. This is how desperate I was. I was willing to risk my whole motherfucking life to get my phone, because I was in the middle of nowhere and I did not know anybody. Keep in mind, it was 10, it was dark, nobody was on the road. And I was like, if I do this, it's alright. Maybe if I hit it hard enough, you know, I'm a drive, and the car is gonna, you know, and go back on its wheels. I'm sitting in my car, and I'm like, don't do it, you're gonna die, you're a fucking dumbass. I'm like, alright, I'ma not do it. You know, I'm gonna not do it. So I drive, and I stop again, and I'm like, I have nothing else to do except one thing, and this one thing is I have to drive countersense on the motherfucking highway. So there are cars in front of me coming 130 kilometers per hour in front of. It's if there's this, if I were to collide with one car, they and I will be dead. Finito. So I did it. I did a fucking U-turn on the motherfucking highway. What happened? 1, I died. 2, I was injured. 3, I was honked by a truck. 4, a turtle came and fucked me in the ass. 5, my mother called me and asked if I needed couscous for dinner. Which one was it? It was the truck! So I'm driving on the highway with counter sense. I'ma drive 30 kilometers per hour, saving some gas, just in case, you know, you break down in the middle of the highway, sideways. I drive, and there's this truck behind me on the other side who's honking like you're not on the right side, and I'm like, dude, I fucking know! If I'm like this, it's because I decided to be like this, and this is a fucking emergency, and nobody wants to help me. I'ma help myself. Fuck it. And there were cars coming in front of me, and they were flashing at me like, you're not on the right side, and I'm driving, and at about a moment, I see the road is dividing into 2 other roads. I have a choice to make. Either I go right or left. In one case, I can die. In the other, I can be saved. I'm gonna go right. I went right. And I was right, because when I went right, I saw this roundabout, and I was like, this is my salvation. I stopped on the middle of the motherfucking roundabout, hoping for someone to come by, and there's this lady, she pulls up, and I look at her, and I'm like, I need help. And as soon as she got her head out of her window to look at me, she was like, and she drove off, and I was like, fuck you! Fuck you! At this point, I'm just crying. My friend's worried, my girlfriend's worried, everybody's worried, nobody knows where I'm at. I was supposed to get there by 9:30, and it was 11 p.m. So there's this second car that comes around. She's like, don't worry, I'm gonna help you. If you're seeing this video, God bless you. I love you, and you saved my life. Thank you. I'm asking her, do you know where this restaurant is? Because I need my phone and I need to put gas on. And she's like, all right, I don't know. And finally she remembers and she's like, yeah, I know this place. All right, it's this way. I'm gonna show you on my phone. She takes her phone, she shows it to me. And she's like, it's right. And the phone dies in her hand. What a tragic coincidence. She tells me, all right, I know how to get there, so I'm gonna tell you, but you have to be really careful. Go this way for 12 exact kilometers this way. So I drive, and at about 11.5 kilometers, I see this gas station, and I go to the gas station, and I'm like, yeah, gas station, gas station. And I put my card inside the machine, and like, finally, I can take my time and get to my thing and not worry about gas anymore. And I select the gas, and when I try to put some gas, my card was declined. Because guess what? Here in France, when you try to put some gas, the machine takes 150 euros from your bank account. See, she takes the money. She takes 150 fucking euros from you. Like, let's say you want to put 50 euros. She gives you 100 euros back. But 3 days later, everything's fucking fine! And I'm looking around and there's nobody. But eventually, there's this guy who pulls up in the van and I stop in front of him and I'm like, you have to help me. I need a phone, I need something. And he's like, yeah, alright, how can I help you? And I go, I need a phone and a map to get to this restaurant. Can you help me? He looks at me and he says, I am Russian. My SIM card is from Russia and I have no data here. And I see on the other side of the road this other gas station that's quite similar, and I decided to go there. As soon as I get there, I see 3 men coming off of work. If they can help me, I'm saved. And I ask, can you help me? I need help. These 3 men, listen to me, they are angels. If you're listening to me right now, you saved my fucking life. Thank you. One gave me his phone for me to call, and the other one showed me the restaurant on the map, and I thanked them. It's like, thank you very much. You just, you saved me. And I look at those dudes and I'm like, can one of you please accompany me there? Just so I don't get lost again. And they're like, nah, man, if we have to walk there, it's gonna be like 20 minutes and 20 minutes and we have to get home now. And I look at them and I said, I'm not talking about walking, I have a car. He's like, oh, you have a car? Oh, but if you have a car, it's right there. You just turn there and it's right there. I take my car, I turn right there, and I see the restaurant. And at first I was like, and as soon as I see the restaurant, I'm starting to cry. I'm crying because I finally found the fucking restaurant and my fucking phone. So I get in the restaurant, I take my phone, it's 80% charged, and I transfer some money from my back account to my main account just so I can put some gas in my tank. I drive to the gas station, finally put up some gas, and I look at my phone and 157 messages from my friend and her friends. So I call her and I'm like, don't worry, I'll explain everything later. I'm sorry about the delay. I'm sorry for being so late. I'll explain everything. So I go back and all, and I get on my road, and I finally get by my destination at something like 2 a.m. and she was still up and waiting for me. I was so fucking stressed. My socks were full of water because I have been sweating. I was stinking. It was horrible. I swear to God, it was horrible. I finally told her, yeah, you know, this happened. I got on the road and I didn't charge my phone, and I tried to charge it like 3 times, and finally I got to get some gas, and I didn't have no more gas, and I have to drive backwards on the highway and everything. And she looks at me and she's like, oh my God, that's a horrible story. Would you like some tea? Thank you a lot for watching this story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you like when I do sketches or if I do this kind of story times, just tell me in the comments. I would be very happy and pleased, because after all, I'm doing this for you. Keep me up on what you would like me to talk about, and I'll just do it. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.